headlines have a lot of people wondering if they were not told the truth by the Obama administration about Obamacare. They're concerned that they're about to lose their current medical plans, and they don't know what they're getting instead. So we're going to get some answers right now from healthcare policy expert and author of Beating Obamacare, Betsy McCaughey. Welcome. Thank you.
Betsy McCaughey, who was, in my memory, the very first person to start talking about the president's plans for health care. This is back in '09. Nobody was talking about it yet, and you were sounding this alarm and taking a lot of incoming.
And here is the law.
She's actually the one who's read it.
That's right.
Look at that. Look at the dog-eared papers with, like, the coffee stains on it.
And here is the new book that actually describes it in simple, no-spin terms, Beating Obamacare.
That looks much more digestible.
Yes.
I tell you, I know I sing this woman's praise all the time. You think, what's the deal? She saw this coming. She predicted it on this show.
The court ruled 5-4 today that if you like your God, you can keep your God, even if you also have to run a business.
But you know what? Most people simply wonder why the politicians in Washington can't keep it straight. One day they say we're going to save money. The next day, the prices are much higher.
I think that we're dignifying him by continuing to talk about him. And the fact is, I do radio shows all over the country, and now when I call up Detroit or L.A., the first thing they want to do is make a joke about being a New Yorker. It really is embarrassing to the city. But instead of continually repeating the name Wiener, we should be talking about another name, like Detroit. A couple of weeks ago on this show, I brought up Detroit, and Elliot Spitzer said, well, we're not a Detroit. But the fact is, Detroit spends 1/3 of its budget on health and retirement benefits. New York spends 1/3 of its budget on health and retirement benefits. And we have health benefits unfunded 15 times as great as Detroit. Our luck hasn't run out yet, but there are serious issues in this mayoral race, and instead everybody's talking about Wiener's Wiener.
Betsy McCaughey, political commentator and constitutional scholar. All right, let me start with you. You're kind of the nag in this, all right? You don't like this bill. Why?
Why? I'm pro-immigration, and I do believe that immigration promotes growth. But this is a corrupt bill. It is a repeat of Obamacare. 1,198 pages here, Larry, that members of the Senate are being asked to vote on without reading it. Comprehensive is a synonym for unread.
Well, not only contributing to deficit, but aren't there tax hike provisions in the health care law?
Oh, definitely. When the president asked
Implied
for
and
share and
explicit.
sacrifice, that sounds good, but it's really a weasel word because seniors have already been asked to make their sacrifice.
Don't say this young lady didn't warn you. Former Lieutenant Governor of New York, Betsy McCaughey, the only person in the country who has memorized this law word for word, which is a tragic indictment.
So I think most Americans are wondering, why is this such a mess?
What should most Americans...
Aren't you wondering that?
Yeah.
Why is this such a mess?
What should most Americans do right now?
Okay. If you've got a plan you like, hope it's not going to get canceled, right? If you've already gotten a cancellation notice or you're uninsured, make your way to that exchange. You might want to hire 3 or 4 high-tech experts to get to the website, right? That's still a big problem.
That when it launched on October 1st, it had a bunch of problems.
Yes.
Has that been fixed?
No, it hasn't been fixed yet. Who knows exactly when it will be fixed? We hear the Washington politicians say they've brought in the A-team, and I keep wondering, why didn't they bring in the A-team the first time?
Yes.
This is like, honey, the first kitchen contract I signed, I forgot to ask for running water, so the new contract costs more. This is really a big coming. We had the mortgage crisis, then we had the college loan crisis. Now we're going to have the premium default crisis. And the reason it's going to be so severe is that many of the people who are buying this insurance were bamboozled into buying it. You saw the president on Between Two Ferns telling young people, this is the same price as a cell phone contract. Well, I have never seen a cell phone contract with a $5,000 deductible. The first call is paid for.
Is any of it true? No. And let's first say, these are the know-nothings. Hillary knows nothing about Benghazi, the president knows nothing about the IRS, and Nancy knows nothing about the website.
Right.
She doesn't want to go
She didn't know about the bill because she hadn't read it.
Betsy McCaughey, the former lieutenant governor of New York, author of Beating Obamacare, Your Handbook for Surviving the New Health Care Law.
Betsy McCaughey, former lieutenant governor of New York, actually read through all this.
The author of Beating Obamacare 2014, Betsy McCaughey. All right, what does her departure mean for Obamacare?
Well, it's good riddance because Kathleen Sebelius is probably the most corrupt member of this very corrupt administration. She lied to the public again and again about their doctors and their health plans. She lied to Congress, and that's a crime.
She's author of Beating Obamacare. She's the former lieutenant governor of New York and a healthcare expert. Betsy McCaughey, one of the few people who actually reads the primary documents.
Betsy knows this healthcare law inside and out. I mean, it's like scary.
Betsy McCaughey with us, the foremost authority on Obamacare.
Heavens to Betsy. Betsy McCaughey just took a hammer to Nancy Pelosi's healthcare toolkit and just, I think, banged it to pieces. Says it's 78 pages of talking points for the healthcare law, read like contrived clip notes on the big bill, but with a lot of the same lines. Betsy, say it ain't so.
Well, it is full of weasel words. The pace of legal immigration with green cards is going to at least double under this new immigration bill,
Which you brought with you.
I brought with me.
Former lieutenant governor of New York and author of the book Beating Obamacare, Your Handbook for Surviving the New Health Care Law.
Let me help you avoid some of the landmines ahead.
Okay.
If you are a baby boomer, line up your doctors now, your internist, your cardiologist, even if you're healthy.
I should point out, since I'm not sure our viewers can see it, your copy of Obamacare is dog-eared.
Well, I've been reading it for a long time and consulting it.
You're the only one. Betsy McCaughey, thank you. Thanks for that, and thank you for actually reading the documents. We appreciate it.
Betsy McCaughey, she's read the bill. She's probably the only one who has. Nice to see you. Thanks so much.
Nice to see you.
Betsy McCaughey, always good to have you here.